looking like?
Well, right now we're just going to be hot. This whole week it's looking hot. Here's a look at the highs throughout the United States right now. Pretty much the entire southeast is sitting in the 90s. Well, that's not really unusual for July, but specifically for the coastal bend, we are looking at temperatures in the mid 90s really, and approaching hundreds here in the brush country. Hebronville at around 100 for the high today. Now we are keeping that cloud cover today, so maybe that helps a little bit with the way it does feel, but it's going to be hot. And now we're going to continue to have these high temperatures throughout the week, and this is because this high pressure here that's in the northern Gulf, that's going to continue pushing westward, and then it's going to kind of go up and around. It's going to go up towards the Midwestern states, and as it does this kind of roundabout thing, it's going to take some moisture from Invest 93L with it. Here's that look. This moisture just comes around as that high moves, and it's going to come back into the Gulf where it kind of was when it entered Louisiana, really. And I've overlaid upper level energy with this. This is on Friday what we're looking like in the Gulf, with a lot of that deep green tropical moisture and that energy. And so on Friday into Saturday, we may see this come into South Texas and the coastal bend. Now, global models, the two that we look at, they are very different in what they're thinking that the thickness of the moisture is going to look like, the timing of when it's going to enter, if it's going to be more Friday or Saturday, and how long it's going to stay around. And so for that reason, we have upped the rain chances in the weekend, but we haven't raised them too high because we're still fairly out. Now, when it does enter the Gulf, it does have a chance to reorganize or re-strengthen because of the warm waters, but it's looking like there will be shear in the Gulf that will move with it. So the NHC hasn't flagged anything right now. We're continuing to keep an eye on it. What the NHC has flagged is this area down here. It's kind of closest to Barbados, but still well southeast of it. There's only a 10% chance of this developing, and it's expected to enter some unfavorable conditions as it towards the middle of the week as it continues to move northwestward. Now, we do only have around a 20% chance on both Friday and Saturday because the models are in disagreement right now, and we're still 7 days out. So we're going to continue to monitor how that moisture and energy are going to shape up for us in terms of what we're going to look like for Friday and Saturday. So throughout the week, with that high pressure sticking around, we're going to stay in those mid-90s. Heat indices really between 105 and 110. Now, we may drop a little bit on Friday and Saturday with the rain, but our high temperatures are really going to depend on what that rain shapes up to look like on Friday and Saturday. Now, for your 7-day forecast, again, we're staying in the mid-90s throughout the week. We'll reintroduce that rain chance in the weekend.